So I feel like I'm always scrolling through AliExpress looking for some kind of weird Transformers item, usually in the realm of the unofficial. But today I actually found something official, something real, something genuine. Nezha Transformers. Yeah, so this is Nezha. He is a deity, I believe, of like children and warriors. Yes, I looked it up beforehand. I didn't really know about Nezha. I didn't know about anything about this character or whatever, the show, whatever is going on. I had to look it up. I had to see what was going on. So this Nezha Transformers, and yes, it is pronounced Nezha, at least, you know, in Mandarin. I see a lot of people saying Nezha. I looked it up because I want to make sure I said it right. I'm going to go with Nezha. Yeah, this was supposed to be, I don't know if it still is, but it's like a Chinese domestic, like exclusive continuation of Cyberverse. Like, yeah, you can see the packaging style and everything. This is Transformers Cyberverse. Like, through and through, this is Cyberverse. And the show that doesn't seem to have happened yet, from what I've gathered, like, look at this. This is Cyberverse. This is Transformers Cyberverse. But it has the Chinese character of Nezha in it. And he apparently has a robot mech suit. I don't know. We have a few other cool-looking characters down here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce their names, but yeah, I don't even know if those toys have come out yet. I don't even know. I have no idea. That one actually looks like a retool of the Macadam Build-A-Figure. Like, just looking at the legs and everything. I don't know on that one. Yeah, very, very interesting. This is kind of like in that sort of Ultra class that they did for Cyberverse. And I'm very intrigued to see how this turned out. You can see you get the robot, a couple accessories, and a tiny little human figure. Well, I say human, he's a deity, a god, of Nezha. So, yeah, this is a very odd Transformers collab, I guess. So, obviously, Nezha is a character of Chinese culture. However, he is far more well-known recently for having the highest-grossing animated movie of all time, like Nezha 2, I believe. Like, it made like $2 billion. I believe it's the highest grossing movie in Chinese history, and it's the highest grossing animated movie in world history. So that's actually pretty crazy. So he's got this like ring accessory. I am not quite sure what this is exactly, but he has it. That's cool. And then he has a spear as well, which also looks pretty cool. Kind of a softer... Oh! I just broke it. Anyways, I'll glue it back. It's not like an end of the world break. But that is surprising. Yeah, I guess the standard of quality for this figure wasn't necessarily the same as others. Here's the figure itself. Looks very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not quite sure if this is a retool of anything, but this is the figure. And we got to get little Nezha out. I hope I can get him. Oh, of course I had to put tape. Of course. Ugh. And here's our little Nezha. He actually has articulation. Shockingly. He can actually, like, articulate a little bit. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get this glued back together. It's insane. I'm shocked that that happened. Like, you can see, this is soft plastic. So, the tip is soft plastic, but the peg is hard plastic, and it's super thin. It's a super thin peg. That's how it broke. I was deceived into thinking the whole thing was soft plastic. Alright, I'll be back. Well, at least that was a simple break, but still, that's very poor design. Like, am I wrong in thinking that, like, a kid playing with this is going to be, like, jabbing it and then the tip's just going to break off? I put, like, no force into that, and it just snapped. Whatever, what can you do? At least it's, like, you wouldn't even know it's broken. But yeah, this is our figure. This is Nezha as a Transformers robot. Very, very interesting figure. I'm assuming he can hold this, but I don't want to break the fingers. The box shows him holding it, so... Alright, there we go. Yeah, he can hold that. He can hold the spear. But I noticed it's painted. It's painted yellow, so I can imagine, like, the paint's gonna scrape off with him holding the spear. And then you do have this ring as well. This is all soft plastic, so I'm not afraid of this breaking. But we can go ahead and have him hold this as well. Still painted, so... that paint might rub off with him actually holding these accessories. Those are really cool accessories. And then, of course, we have the little figure of Nezha himself. And for how tiny this is impressive. This is really, really impressive. That's cool. So apparently this character is essentially your Bumblebee, your Hot Rod. He's a little rebellious hothead, and he fights to protect the kids and warriors and everything. Like he is essentially the Kid Appeal Chinese deity. Like that is essentially what he is. And hey, he's Kid Appeal enough to have a movie that made $2 billion. So I guess it makes sense that Transformers wanted to do a crossover. Now, to be fair, this toy came out in, I think, 2019, years before the second Nezha movie, years before that. But the first one also did well, if I'm not mistaken. Like, even I heard about it when it came out. So, yeah, it makes sense. You know, massive Chinese cultural icon. It's something that would only make sense to have as a Transformers toy. And honestly, this toy is cool. It's good. Like, the articulation seems to be all there. Like, it's got a ball joint at the head, ball joints at the shoulders, as well as hinges. Has like oh my gosh, it's got the bicep, it's got elbow, it has wrist. Does it have waist? I'm not seeing any waist. It does have hips, and actually has hip skirts that move out of the way for you. That's crazy. Moving hip skirts on a Transformer? What? Yeah, in and out. Does have like a knee swivel and a knee joint, but it seems like that swivel's kind of going to get in the way depending on how you have that like jointed. You can see it's like not really wanting to move at every degree. And then the ankle, like it's fully posable. Like this is a full-fledged like Transformers figure. Like there's nothing really holding this back, thinking it's like a gimmick toy. It's really good. I personally really like the sculpt on this. Like the face looks really nice and friendly, very like Bumblebee-esque, a very Cyberverse design for sure. Like obviously this is kind of supposed to fit into the Cyberverse universe. The chest has a lot of nice detail. You can even see like the little grill and everything. Some nice, yellow highlighting. I really like the emblem on the belt. That looks really nice. Overall, like he even has this cool like striping by the wheels. That looks really, really cool. And like even the spear itself, like it has some nice sculpted detail and everything. It's got tons of pegs. I can only assume that's for like vehicle mode storage or something. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really seeing any like holes on the back. But yeah, this seems like a pretty impressive bot. And it cost me like, I want to say around $25 on AliExpress. So it's like deluxe class price. And its size is, a bit bigger than that. Here is very oddly the most accessible deluxe to compare for size. Tarantulas. Yeah, you can see it's a bit bigger. It's, one of those ultra classes from Cyberverse. It's about that size. Like here it is with Femme Lugnut of the same, scale, size, essentially line. And you can see, yeah, it's about the same when it's pretty comparable. And of course, my default Transformer size comparison, he's a little taller. It's 86 Optimus. Yeah, you can see it's about that, Voyager-ish range. Before we transform him, he's got one more feature that we have to show off. The chest apparently opens up. Come on. How do we open? Okay, we open like this. Then we can actually put Nezha inside. And I guess it's like Nezha's piloting it. It's like a mech. I don't know. But yeah, Nezha's in there. I guess, I guess this is like a mech for him. And this is, what he pilots to like fight alongside the Transformers. I don't know. The show, I guess, hasn't released. If it has, please forgive me. I'm not Chinese. I don't know these things. But yeah, it's a really fun figure. I'm genuinely surprised. I really like this. I just realized the robot has sculpted people toes. I take everything back I said about this guy being good. This is actually the most disgusting, worst Transformers toy of all time. Do not buy this. Alright, let's get it transformed. I want to see what this vehicle mode's all about, because the vehicle mode honestly looks really nice. Do we have any paint scratching? Nope, no paint scratching, at least for our first go around on getting those accessories in the hands. Alright, so I'm going to imagine this transformation is going to be pretty simple. It seems like a pretty simplistic car transformation, like the flip in the feet kind of deal. Oh wow, those heel spurs are pretty tight. Yeah, it's got little doors back here for the feet to flip into. And then we also have panels back here. That's really nice. Panels dedicated to covering up bits. I definitely appreciate that. And then the arms seem like they will straighten along the shoulders. Pretty typical for a car former like this. Doesn't seem like... Do the wrists do anything? Do they flip in? I don't think so. I see that's like a separate piece, so I was curious. Looks like this is going to Do a little flip me do. Oh, wow, that's a lot of clear plastic. Wow, that's nice. That's kind of like animated. That's like a TF animated throwback. All that clear plastic with the matte red paint. Like, that's really reminding me of animated. All right, we'll shrug the shoulders forward, I am assuming. Get the front. Oh, wow, this is looking sick. This looks really cool. Honestly, I am so genuinely impressed with this. Then I guess last thing we're going to do is flip the legs. Probably did this a little out of order, so things are kind of clashing with each other. So yeah, flip the legs. Might be best if I keep the windshield up just a little bit longer. Yeah, it's pretty simple car transformation. Typical of a Transformer of this, you know, size, of this quality. But the quality is good. Like, the plastic feels good. My only issue was that design flaw on the spear. But even then, not the end of the world. Not like the worst break in the world. Looks like we just have to get all this squeezing together, and then we'll be done. I'm not gonna lie, this one was a bit of a challenge to get squeezed together. Lots of panels, lots of tabs. Took a lot of squeezing and forcing, things coming undone. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we've got a pretty slick looking car. Now, I can tell there is a difference between the red paint and the red plastic. That's going to be expected. And again, it kind of reminds me of animated in that way. But yeah, this is a really nice looking car. You can see on the bottom, like, that's how this is working. That's just how this is. We do have those slots on the back, so I guess we can put these accessories back here. It's probably going to untab things. I can already see it untabbing. Like, I can literally already see it. So yeah, you can just tab them up there. Woohoo! Isn't that cool? Don't you want to do that? I don't. So I'm not. Yeah, I do have Nezha in there. I don't think there's going to be an easy way to get him out once you have him transformed, because you can see these panels are kind of just blocking things. But we might be able to. Maybe, possibly. Can we free him? We can, but I think it's going to start, like, untabbing everything. Here, we can get him. We can get him. We got Nezha out. We got him free. And it doesn't seem like we untabbed it too much. You can see, like, even this right here, like, it's just not really fitting right. There's just a lot going on in that department. But hey, look, even the scale looks good with Nezha out of the car. Like, that looks in scale. I do wish you could get him in there. There might actually be a way to do that. So I don't know if you can see him. There's enough space in there if you, like, lay him like that. You can't really get him, like, looking convincingly in the car. Like, there's just not enough space in there for him to look like he's sitting or anything. So, yeah, that's not really going to be an option. And here, I just want to show you firsthand, like, how difficult this is to, like, squeeze together. Like, there's just these tabs, and then these tabs, and then the back legs are starting to split a bit. And then these arm tabs, and then these came undone. And then I'm just trying to force everything, and it's all just popping apart. You can hear all the plastic just, like, squeezing and everything. The back came undone again. Oh, undoing the back, undid the side. Yeah, it's one of those, unfortunately. It's definitely one of those. So I'm not going to stress about getting everything super nice and tidy again, because that's starting to stress me out. So there we go, guys. There's my look at the Transformers crossover that you probably didn't know about. Nezha Transformers. This is honestly really awesome. I want to see more of this. I really do. I want to see more localized Transformers products, because we see Japanese stuff all the time. We see American stuff all the time. This is something Chinese. That's really cool. I want to see European stuff. I want to see stuff from all around the world. Localized Transformers. It's something that would just be really cool to see. I don't know. I don't want, like, those AI dumb, like, of Transformers of every country. Like, no, I don't want that. That's stupid and unoriginal. But it would just be neat to see, you know, some more things that are just specific to different cultures. Because one thing I love about Transformers is its creativity and the fact that it's literally limitless. Like, I don't think the goofiness and the awesomeness of Transformers really has a limit. And seeing a Chinese cultural icon like Nezha get a Transformers toy is just really interesting to me. This guy's awesome. If you just enjoy yourself a good car former, I would go on AliExpress, use my link, get it. just get this. It's a fun Transformers toy. I genuinely enjoy it. It's got good articulation, good transformation. My only real complaint on this guy, I mean, you could say that the red paint might be an issue for you. That's not an issue for me. My main complaint is that it's just hard to squeeze together into the car mode. It's just a little hard. And I guess we could also say the spear breaking out of the box is a minus, but it's kind of also my fault. I'll take the blame on that one, but that could have been designed a bit better. Pro tip, toy makers, if you're going to have a rubbery tip on an item that is harder plastic, make sure that the peg connecting this item is soft along with the tip, because if you have a hard item and a soft thing, the soft thing that flexes is going to be flexed with the hard thing inside, and it's going to snap just like this did. So just a little pro tip from someone who, you know, has been around the block. Alrighty guys, there we go. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this Nezha Transformer. I think it's awesome. Please let me know down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.